Hello everyone, my name is MINSTAR. I'm here to help you pass your U.S. citizenship interview. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click on that notification bell so you'll be notified when we release the next videos. Are you ready? Let's start. N400 U.S. citizenship interview. Welcome to our mock interview. Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I have your appointment letter and ID, please?
Here you go.
Before I let you in the building, please kindly answer some important questions. Have you had any symptoms of COVID-19, including recently developed cough, fever, difficulty breathing, changes in smell or taste?
No.
Have you been instructed to self-quarantine, or self-isolate by a healthcare provider, public health authority, or government agency, within the last 14 days?
No.
Have you been in close contact with anyone known, or suspected to have COVID-19, in the last 14 days?
No.
Good. You can come in now.
Thank you.
Once you're inside the building, please make sure to have your mask on the entire time unless instructed otherwise. Please take off your shoes and jacket, empty your pockets and put everything on the tray. Then walk through the metal detector. Here's your appointment letter and ID. Please take all your belongings and use the elevator to go to the second floor. And check in at the customer service area.
Thank you.
Hi there. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I see your appointment letter and ID, please?
Yes, here they are.
Here's your appointment letter and ID. Here's your number. Please have a seat. I will call you when your appointment is ready.
Thank you.
A 25. Miss Kevin Nguyen.
That's me.
Hi. I'm Immigration Officer Hannah and I'll be conducting your interview today. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Good. Please follow me. How was the traffic this morning?
It's not too bad. It took me about 35 minutes to get here.
Not too bad.
Feel free to put your belongings next to your chair. Can I have your appointment notice and your green card, please?
Sure, hold on. Here's my green card and the appointment notice.
Could I also have a state-issued ID and your passport?
Sure, here's my driver's license and my passport.
Okay, good. Please remain standing. Before we start the interview, I need to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
What did you just promise?
I promise to tell the truth.
Correct. Thank you. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions before we start?
I have some changes to some of the answers on the application form that I would like to make.
Okay, we can go ahead and bring that up as we go through the application form. And just let me know those updated answers as we reach that section of the application form. Thank you for bringing that up. Are you ready for the civics test?
Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Vote in a federal election.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
That's not correct. It's Pacific Ocean. Let's try another question. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Congratulations. You passed the civics test.
Thank you.
Let's move on to do the English reading and writing tests. Please read the sentence on the tablet.
When is Columbus Day?
Good. Now I will read a sentence, and please write it for me on the tablet. Columbus Day is in October.
Can you repeat that again, please?
Columbus Day is in October.
I'm done.
Excellent. You passed the reading and writing test as well. Now, let's review your application. How long have you been a lawful permanent resident?
I have been a lawful permanent resident for 6 years.
When did you get your green card?
I got my green card on December 6, 2012.
Who sponsored for your green card?
My husband.
Can you confirm your full name for me, please?
Sure, my full name is Kevin Nguyen. Actually, my first name and middle name are reversed, so it should be Lone Kevin Nguyen. Can you please correct it for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you used any other names before?
Yes, I have. When I go to work, everyone call me Emily.
Do you want to legally change your name today?
Do you know how long it's gonna take to get the oath ceremony if I change my name?
It does delay the oath ceremony. It could be a couple months. So, it's up to you.
I don't want to change my name.
What's your date of birth?
February 21st, 1982.
What's the last 4 digits of your social security number?
5452.
Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
Are you currently a citizen of Vietnam?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a physical or developmental disability, or mental impairment, that prevents you from demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of English language and the civics requirements for naturalization?
No, I don't.
Where do you currently live?
16754 Lakeview Street, Yorba Linda, CA 92408.
How long have you been living at this address?
I've been living there since November 2019.
Has your address changed since you've submitted your application form?
Yes, I just moved there 4 months ago.
Let me update it.
Thank you.
How many times have you moved in the last 5 years?
2 times.
What was your first address since you became a permanent resident?
1356 Harbor Boulevard, Yorba Linda, California, 92831.
What's your phone number?
Sure, 905-321-6561.
Can you say that one more time?
Sure, 905-321-6561.
Okay. Do you have an email address?
Yes, it's loankim.nguyen@gmail.com.
Who do you live with?
My husband and my kids.
Is this also your mailing address?
That's correct.
Are either of your parents U.S. citizens?
No, my parents are not U.S. citizens.
Are they still living?
They live in Vietnam.
How tall are you?
5 feet 2 inches.
And how much do you weigh?
About 134 pounds.
Are you currently working?
Yes, I am.
And who do you work for?
Best Nails Spa.
How long have you been working for Best Nails Spa?
I've been working for them for about 3 years.
That's great. What do you do there?
I'm a nail technician.
Let's talk about the time you spent outside of the U.S. Have you spent any time outside of the United States during the last 5 years?
Yes, I have.
How many trips have you taken during the last 5 years?
I did make 2 trips, and it's in 2014 and 2017.
Where did you go?
For both trips, I went back to Vietnam.
Were any of your trips for 6 months or more?
No.
How many total days did you spend for both trips?
The total number of days is about 30 days.
When was the last trip outside of the United States?
I went back to Vietnam on June 2017.
Was that to visit your parents?
Yes, Both trips I went back to visit my parents.
And did your husband accompany you on the trips?
Yes, he did.
Do you remember the date you returned to the United States?
Yes, I came back on June 12, 2017.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
How many times have you been married?
Twice.
What's your husband's name?
His name is Kevin Nguyen.
And what's his previous legal name?
His previous name was Duc Van Nguyen.
What is his date of birth?
His date of birth is November 2, 1972.
What is his immigration status?
He is a U.S. citizen.
When did he become a U.S. citizen?
He became U.S. citizen since 2004.
How did you meet?
We met in Starbucks store. We bumped each other.
That sounds fun. When did you get married?
I got married on December 12, 2013.
Where did you get married?
We got married in America.
Did you bring your marriage certificate?
Yes, I did.
Did you bring any other documents to prove that your marriage is legitimate?
Yes, I brought our new house title. I have both of our names on it.
Good. I will make a copy of it. Thank you. What is your spouse's current job?
He is a laboratory technician.
How many times has your spouse been married?
2 times.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 kids, a girl and a boy.
What are their names?
Lin Nguyen and Nick Nguyen.
What are their date of birth?
Lin Nguyen was born on May 6, 2014, and Nick Nguyen was born on September 17, 2016.
Do you have any children from the previous marriage?
No, I don't.
Are your children U.S. citizens?
Yes, they are.
Are they currently living with you?
Yes, they are living with me and my husband.
Let's move on next section. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No.
What is the Communist Party?
No freedom like China and North Korea.
Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No, I haven't.
Why is that?
Because I live here in the U.S., so I am a resident.
That's right. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
Have you ever voted or registered to vote in a federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Why not?
Because I am not a U.S. citizen yet.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No. I always file my taxes on time.
Do you always file your taxes since you got your green card?
Yes, I do.
Did you bring your tax transcripts?
Yes, I brought the last 5 years 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016 and 2017.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated, either directly or indirectly with a terrorist organization?
No.
What is a terrorist organization?
An organization that uses violence against people.
Were you ever involved in any way with genocide?
No.
Were you ever involved in any way with torture?
No.
Have you ever been in prison or jail?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
Yes, I have. It's a cell phone ticket. Because I was using a cell phone while driving.
How much was the ticket?
It was $20. I already paid $20 and here is the receipt.
Good. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever been married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card or citizenship.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry, or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits, while in the United States?
Could you repeat your question?
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry, or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits, while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No. So on the application form, I think I accidentally checked yes. But I have never.
Okay, I see that here. I'm gonna correct that.
Thank you.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What is the form of government of the United States?
Republic.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I'm willing to.
What is an oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I'm willing to.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I'm willing to.
What does bear arms mean?
To carry a gun.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I'm willing to.
Please review the updates on the tablet, and let me know if everything is correct.
Everything is correct.
Great. Please sign, print your name, and date at the bottom of that page. Congratulations! You passed the citizenship interview.
I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Do you know when I will be taking the oath?
Right now. Please read the oath of allegiance, and if you acknowledge your willingness and ability to take this oath, please print your name and sign and date on the tablet. Great. Do you want to take the oath of allegiance right now if it is available?
Yes, I do.
We will start the oath of allegiance right now. Please stand up and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare, on oath, that I absolutely and entirely
I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely
renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty,
renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity, any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty,
of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen,
of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen,
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States, when required by the law,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law,
that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States, when required by the law,
that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law,
that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction, when required by the law,
that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law,
and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
And that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation, or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
Congratulations! You are now officially a U.S. citizen.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you next videos.